Because if you don't, I mean, yeah, I have an ego, and my ego gets bruised. And when I was a young teacher, when my ego got bruised, I ramped it up because my ego was such a driving force.
Mm.
But now, and I think my story is probably one that's very common. Like, my ego is especially potent when I don't feel good about myself. I don't get ego when I'm doing really good. I get ego when I'm not doing good, which
As
is
a compensation tool.
yeah, which is it's kind of an oxymoron. You would think that the more successful I am, the more ego I would have.
Hmm.
And it may have seemed that way growing up, but or like in my 20s, but looking back, I can tell it's like you said, it's a defense mechanism. It's a way to avoid the mucky feelings.
You're having to live up to the excuse of why you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And that's frustrating. So you create this persona, this excuse, this constant lie, this constant fallacy, and you live in that phallic state. So you have to put your defensive up for anybody who's going to try to help you see or help you humble yourself. And a great example of this, God, this is so funny because I have a kid in my class who he constantly challenges everyone's authority. That's what he wants to do. And yesterday he got a really good real world experience and life lesson of why you shouldn't do that. When he was struggling and I said, hey, he's new. I said, look, let me give you a calculator to kind of help you with these numbers. I say, when you need it, use it. If you don't. I say, just see, I say, but have it there so you don't get frustrated. And he was like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So he gets the calculator, he starts working. But then his ego kicks in and then he starts getting cocky because he's getting them right. And he starts bragging about the fact that he's using the calculator. So the co-teach goes to try to take it, to take it from him because he's not supposed to have it. But I gave it to him. And so he gets even more cocky and says, Mr. Law gave me the calculator. You can't take it from me. And when I heard him say that, I was like, yeah, I did give you the calculator. I say, but what was our conversation about it? I don't know. I said, no, 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 no. Now I walked over to his group. I said, no, 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 no. Talk to me. What was our conversation? That if I need it, use it. And if I didn't. I say, so tell me this. Why are you bragging to the entire class? Because I gave you something that would help you be successful instead of you just sitting down and being successful doing what you're supposed to do. The entire class got hush quiet and turned around and looked at him. And he said, you're right, you're right, you're right. Can I still use the calculator? I say, sit down and take care of business.